Hey guys, welcome back to another Fall for the Wall Friday. I'm Kate, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about different kinds of holds that you'll find on a climbing wall and different variety of terrain that you can find at climbing walls. So there are three main types of climbing holds. There are pinches, slopers, and crimps. We're going to start by talking about those three. Alright, so first off, we're going to talk about my favorite kind of climbing holds, and those are crimps. So, crimps are just small holds. This is the only one I have an actual physical representation of. But crimps are normally small holds, like this bad boy here. Little C, this is where you put your fingers on. It's nice and small, tiny. It normally is going to have at the most a pad, so like a pad of your finger here. On a crimp, could be less than that, could be half pad, could be quarter pad, depends on the crimp. You're normally not going to find anything it's that small on a beginner climb, and if it is on a beginner climb, it shouldn't be there. Don't do that, those setters don't know what they're doing. So crimps are small holds, they require a lot of finger strength, and they are the best kind of hold because finger strength is great. And we love crimps. I love crimps. This is a really special kind of crimp actually. It's what you call Dultex. Dultex is kind of a new big thing, especially in competition climbing. So half of it, like see the shine, see the light reflecting there? It's shiny. But this part of it, the part you actually grab onto, is textured. See that? So that is Dultex. That is a crimp. I love crimps. Crimps great. Alright, so next we're going to talk about an okay kind of climbing hold. This is all in my opinion. Some people love these other kinds too. I just really like small holds. I have small hands. I have good finger strength. I like crimps. So the second kind we're going to talk about today are pinches. So that is exactly what it entails. It is a hold, as you can see here, that you just grab onto it like this. You pinch it. You literally, you pinch. Normal. Exactly what you think a pinch would be, as you can see here. So pinches come in a variety of different ways. They can be really, really giant and just bad. They can be smaller and have a little bit of edge to them, so they're easier to grab onto. You can pinch them like this, you could pinch them like this. If they're bad enough, you could just crimp them. I like to just crimp them. So yeah, that's pinches. So next we're going to talk about the big boys, the slopers. So slopers, again, as the name entails, it is a slopey hold. It is they're normally rounder, bigger, smoother. Oh, I really don't like slopers. So as you can see here, a sloper is bigger. You're going to be able to fit all of your hand on it, which is why I don't like them. I have small hands, so I can't get as much grip on them as somebody with bigger hands could. Yeah, and a lot of the technique with slopers is you really want to make sure your arms are as straight as possible because that's how you're going to get the best grip on a sloper. And so that's that. When people say, oh, grab sloper, or slopers suck, I say that. This is what they mean, those big holds that slope downward that you want to grab onto with as straight of an arm as possible. Okay, so next, kind of in conjunction with climbing holds, we're going to talk about climbing terrain. So basically the different styles kind of walls that you're going to find. So like you can see this poster right here. Like that wall is going like this. Some walls go like this, some walls go like this. So what do all those mean? What are they all called and how do they differ? Alright, so first of all, we're going to talk about my favorite type of terrain, and that is overhang. So this is an example of overhang. It is a wall that goes like this and you climb it like this. So a lot of times that's gonna be the kind of terrain where you're gonna find super powerful moves, big moves. You're gonna find roof climbing in there. So roof climbing is when a wall is literally like this and you're literally upside down hanging on, and then a lot of that is you're gonna find a lot of heel hooks, toe hooks, because you need those kind of things to stay on the wall. So that is overhang. Stronger moves, powerful moves, and steep climbing. So next up, we're going to talk about the one that's kind of in the middle, and that is vertical. Vertical is exactly what it sounds like. It's straight up and down, it's vertical, 90 degrees, most often referred to as vert by climbers in the gym. So that's going to be your straight up and down, your typical normal stuff. A lot of times that can get confused with the kind of wall that's like this, but they are different. They come with a little bit different techniques and styles to them. So with vertical, you're going to find a lot of crimps, small holds, and sometimes delicate moves to those small holds, sometimes not as much. Also, you're going to find a lot of dihedrals. So a dihedral is when you have two walls that intersect like this. So like in between my hands here, that would be the dihedral. You're gonna find a lot of stemming. So like you're gonna push off either wall and press up, which I really like that style. Which I love overhang. Pressing up, some good like hand-foot matches, good stuff. So that's the kind of stuff that you're gonna be able to find with vert. Crimps, small holds, stemming, pushing up, using all that body tension. So that is vertical. And finally, the third and worst style of climbing, worst terrain in my opinion. A lot of people love this style. I just don't like it. I'm a power person. I like powerful moves. This style, which is called slab, instead of being like this or like this, it's like this. So it's a lot of balance. It's a lot of delicacy. I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of scary. A lot of times if you fall off slab, you're gonna cheese grate, so you're gonna crash against the wall as you come down. It hurts. It's scary. I don't particularly like it. Some people, my other supervisor at the wall, Ben Singson, he loves it. I think he's crazy. He thinks I'm crazy for loving overhang. Love-hate relationship. So slab is like this. Not to be confused with like this. It is like this. It is different. There's a lot more balance involved on slab than there is on vert because you can't really balance on vert, whereas on slab, if you've got good enough holds, you can go no hands. Philadelphia Rock Gym, they will sometimes have no hands problems at their gyms. And so yeah, that is the difference between overhang, vertical, and slab. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this week's installment of Fall for the Wall Friday. Learned a little bit about holds, about how great crimps are, how amazing, incredible, beautiful they are. And yeah, if you have any other questions, want to learn more, obviously, as per usual, Rock and Ice, climbing.com, REI, they know what they're talking about. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.